Let's unite and raise guitars. When we landed in Nebraska, I confirmed what I suspected. Mike Taylor had been the victim of a vicious act of malice at O'Hare.
So Dave, I've been talking about you now for 4 years. I finally meet you. Congratulations on your success.
Thanks, Dave.
So tell me, what's been going on in the last few years? What have you personally been doing?
It's been a really busy journey since United Breaks Guitars. I've become a published author with Hayhouse Publishing. And
What's the title of the book?
United Breaks Guitars, The Power of One Voice in the Age of Social Media.
Nice.
And the title's so long because I'd never written a book and they said I needed 30,000 words, so I thought I'd put 500 in the title.
Nice, excellent.
I've also partnered with some really interesting and creative people, and we've started 3 internet startups that are all about sentiment. So we call it the Sentiment Group in combination. The first company is called Grapevine, which allows consumers to express sentiment. Lean-to Logics allows companies to capture sentiment, and Resolution One allows those same companies to make meaningful management of it. So
on all of the experiences that you've had in the last 4 years, do you think that companies are getting better at this online real-time communications, or are they still pulling a United and not communicating when they should be?
I think a lot of companies they definitely have an awareness that you have to get engaged in social media now, but where many of them are lacking is they don't have the understanding of what to do. They're sort of paralyzed with confusion. And so companies like the ones we started and other tools out there will help them along the way, but the old adage that you have to go where your customers are has never been more true. And if all your customers are using social media, then as a company you have to be in that space as well.
Yeah.
And so they're coming, but there's still some that are fighting the trend.
What about airlines in particular? I mean, one of the challenges with airlines, as I see it, is their customers, when they have a bad experience, are very, very eager to be vocal. But at the same time, not everybody is a Dave Carroll. So should airlines in particular be communicating with everyone who complains, or should they only talk to people who generate 1 million+ views?
No, I think every customer today is important, and that's one of the messages that I share when I do my presentations around the world, is that every customer is important, and that you have to be the type of company that sees every customer as important, knowing that you're not going to get it right every time. But if you're the type of company that adopts what I call a culture of statistical insignificance, where you think you can marginalize some of your customers and just get it mostly right most of the time, I think you're really setting yourself up for a slap on the wrist at the very least.
Okay, what about Taylor guitars? Still playing a Taylor?
I love Taylor guitars. I loved them before. I owned a few of them before the accident. But Taylor's been great to me. They invited me to El Cajon, and they gave me 2 new Taylors in the early days of this. So
and I love the video that Bob Taylor did after your experience. Is fantastic.
Perfect example of how to take advantage of an opportunity as well. When millions of people were looking at Taylor maybe for the first time, Bob Taylor decided to give them something meaningful to look at. So it was brilliant in his part.
Thanks, Dave. Really appreciate it. Good luck with the book, and I'm excited to hear you speak in a couple hours.
Thanks, David.